Izu and welcome to a CAS Collab video. I'm doing a very exciting collab with Pam Simmer. So if you don't know Pam, she's an incredible storyteller. She makes these awesome stories on Blue Sky, and then she sometimes also does videos here on YouTube. So basically the idea is that we are both making Sims that will eventually be partners for our existing Sims. So I'm making 2 Sims actually. I know we agreed on 1 Sim, but I had an idea and I wanted to execute it, and that required me for making 2 Sims. So I'm making 2 Sims. She is making a Sim on her channel that will be a future partner for my Sim Isla in my Llamas and Legends challenge. So please go check hers out as well. She does amazing Sims and I'm so excited to see what her Sim looks like. She's actually sent me the picture of the Sim already, but I tried to not look at it because I really want the reaction. So if you want to know what I think of her Sim, please stay until the end where I have a little sneak peek reaction to it. So yes, I'm creating 2 Sims, and as you've seen, the first Sim is this one that I'm still making. I had the idea to do 2 brothers that are essentially Vlad's sons. I don't have an extensive lore for them, but I had this idea because they had to be vampires, spoiler alert. So I had the idea that these guys are Vlad's sons, either actual biological sons, because you can have biological children, like vampire children in The Sims, but in my head, Sims are only created via biting, but that's a whole other situation. So think of it however you want, but these are the 2 brothers. The older brother is the first one I'm creating, a very serious, leaning towards the more traditional kind of vampire. He's very stoic, very responsible, and interested in the vampire kind of dynasty way of living. He wants to follow Vlad's footsteps to become a master vampire, and he's just that kind of your traditional stoic, kind of scary vampire, but not scary in the sense that he's like a monster. Although you can argue that every vampire is, but you know what I mean. Like, he's not a bad guy, essentially. He needs to feed to be able to stay alive. That's all there is to him. Like, he doesn't want any dungeons. He doesn't want any, like, slaves or blood sacrifices or anything like that. Feeding is just for food, and that's it. But he is more of this like scholarly vibe. I also noticed, I didn't do this on purpose by the way, but while I was making him, especially with one of the hairs I tried on him that made his face a little bit more square, that was longer at the back, doesn't he look like a love child of Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter? Like the 2 that usually play in Tim Burton movies or any kind of movie like that. I don't know what it is, but he looks exactly like, the eyes look like they're Helena's eyes. And then the whole rest of him kind of looks like a version of Johnny Depp. I don't know what happened. I didn't have that in my mind, but he kind of looks like that. Anyways, the younger brother then is a much more rebellious, kind of doesn't want to conform to kind of expectations, and he kind of does his own thing. I gave him 2 outfits on purpose. The other one is just his normal, chill, kind of everyday outfit, and the other everyday outfit is when he is at home, when Vlad's around, because he still wants him to dress like kind of polished and this kind of vampire vibe. So whenever he's at home, he can dress more kind of formally, and then whenever he's doing his own thing, he can dress more freely and look however he looks. And oh, a big thing about this Sims is that we both, Pam and I, checked our Sims attractive preferences so that those would be the guidelines for these Sims, because obviously we wanted our Sims to be attracted to the Sims that we create. So if our Sims hated, let's say, blue hair and we gave them blue hair, it would be a bit awkward. So for my Sims, I kind of combined the preferences into both of them. So some aspects or preferences might be more prominent on one Sim, and then some might be more prominent on the other Sim. It kind of differs, and mixes and matches. I just thought it would be a fun idea. I don't know. I just wanted to make 2 Sims. Her Sims preferences are a male Sim with masculine appearances. I do think I created pretty Sims, but I think they still look masculine. I mean, depending on what you view as masculine, you could say that long hair looks feminine or no beard looks feminine, but I do think that these Sims ended up looking quite masculine. But again, it's kind of up to interpretation. Her preferred hair color were kind of this like green color and then black. So no green hair, but there's a black haired Sim. Also long hair, only long hair. That was interesting. But there was no dislike on hair length. So for that reason, I was okay creating another Sim with shorter hair, but neither of them have really short hair. Even the younger brother who has the shorter hair has kind of this like tousled longish short hair, if that makes any sense. Then her Sim preferred a beard and a mustache. I gave Anton, who's the older brother, a little bit of stubble. I'm not a big fan of beards and mustaches in The Sims. Usually they always look really frumpy and old for Sims. Like it makes a Sim that previously looked kind of boyish or young man-ish to a middle-aged man. In real life, I love a beard. I hate just the mustache. I'm sorry, but that's just, I hate that look. I'm sorry if you love it. And it's very trendy now. Almost everybody, like a young guy, has a mustache right now. I can't. I can't. But a beard? Sign me up. Then her preferred eye colors were black, gray, and green. I gave the younger brother brown eyes. I could have given him greens. I think I forgot that there was the green color, or maybe I tried it and I didn't like it. But the other guy, Anton, he has black or almost black, very dark gray eyes. So at least there's that. The skin tones, intermediate to light. Obviously, I created vampires. They can be of any skin color, but I tried to make them pasty. For them, I chose the light skin tone because it went better with the aesthetic I had in mind. And also, VLAD is like white. He's like white. So to keep them within the kind of genetics, I don't know who the mom is, don't ask me. But to have them kind of, I know they don't look like each other because like VLAD, like real base game VLAD looks nothing like these guys, but I've made VLAD over on my channel. You can watch that video if you want to. But in my head, the version of VLAD that I'm thinking could be related to these guys. I don't think they look similar, but I do think he looks more similar than the VLAD that EA has made. Anyways, that's my excuse for the skin colors being very pasty and white. And I tried my best to not give them very like rosy lifelike cheeks because I love blush. If you know anything about me and my Sims, you know that they look like they just got out of the sauna. So I restrained. As much as I really wanted to give him cute little pink cheeks, I did not, because he's a vampire. I need to remember that they are vampires. And I also gave them quite this like neutral kind of coolish skin tone to make them even more pasty than I usually would. I like a warm tone skin tone in The Sims because it just looks more lifelike. But because these guys are vampires, I could let that slide. Then The Sims preferred kind of colors, I guess like for clothing, are blue, green, and yellow. I did incorporate some blue for Anton's outfits, and I did add this blue and orange top to Dragon's outfit. So there are some of those colors, but I didn't want to limit myself to completely just those colors. I just wanted to have fun with these guys, and you can always dress your Sims in whichever color you want. So if Pam wants to change that, she can for sure. And then the Sim preferred low body muscle, but for vampires it does make a little bit less sense, so I kept them like medium-ish. I could have lowered it a little bit, but I don't know, I just like that there's some substance to the men I create, so I didn't want to make them super thin little sticks. So yeah, again, if that's something Pam wants to change or that affects the attractive preferences, she can always change that. But yeah, that's just how I made these Sims. And then the two last preference categories were outfit style and jewelry. She wanted an outdoorsy style and then liked jewelry. I only now noticed that there is a specification of piercings and jewelry. So I didn't essentially do the right thing because I didn't give them jewelry, I gave them piercings, but it's okay. I just hope that Pam Sim likes these guys. I already showed the pictures of these guys to Pam, so she already knows what they look like. I'm so happy that she loves them just as much as I do. Alright, hello, it's me. As promised, I'm gonna look at Pam's sim right now on camera. And as I said in a post of mine a couple of weeks ago now, I don't remember, but I talked about incorporating my actual face into my videos a bit more. So I'm gonna start doing that, not from this video onwards, but I will start doing it here and there depending on what kind of video it is. But I thought it would be a fun idea to see my reaction to Pam's sim. I'm gonna close my eyes to see, hold on. Okay, I have the sim on my phone right now, so I'm gonna look at it and you're gonna see my reaction. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, what? Okay, sorry, my camera ran out of battery right then. This is why I don't do facecam videos usually. Let's look at the sim properly. She's so pretty, oh my god. I love her blue eyes. And I'm gonna be very mean to you guys. You're not gonna see the sim on the screen, unfortunately. Oh wow! Okay. I just saw her formal outfit. Damn, girl! Anyways. You're gonna have to watch Pam's video to see the sim, but I love her! Oh my god, I love her! I was nervous because Isla's preferences are kind of not my personal preferences, but that is also what I find really fun about this. Oh my goodness! I am so happy. She's so gorgeous. Ah! Okay, I realized I just filmed a full outro for my voiceover, but it makes much more sense for me to tell you my outro in person. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. This was so much fun to make, and I am very glad that Pam agreed to this collab because it was so much fun. Anyways, if you want to see Pam's video and her sim, go check out her video. These videos will be going out at the same time, so it's gonna be out when you are seeing it right now. Go check it out. If you liked my sims and enjoyed this video, please go ahead and click the like button, and also please go ahead and subscribe if you want to see me in the future. I know most people don't subscribe nowadays. It's a thing. I don't really know. I just know that most people who watch my videos don't subscribe, so maybe you can consider subscribing. And if you're feeling really rebellious, you can also click the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video, so you won't miss one. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day or night and week or weekend whenever you're watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.